Okay, this is the channel, the live pill. I'm gonna check if I'm live. First of all, I'm gonna check if I'm live. Test, testing, testing. I'll check if you're live. Shout out. Okay, okay, we live. Okay, we live. So shout out to the YouTube street. Shout out to the YouTube world. This is the channel, the live pill, and I'm gonna talk about a quick topic, which your brother is gonna explain it. That's the former NBA player Stephen Jackson tells story of why he cancels his wedding at the altar. Which a few brothers made a videos about this, and it's a great testimony, man. It's a great testimony, and most men can actually learn from this example from former NBA player Stephen Jackson. Right? He canceled his wedding at the altar because the woman, right, he actually was dealing with, she refused to sign the prenup, right, until the altar, which he's gonna explain himself. And in between, I'm just gonna jump in, just give my quick commentary or testimonies or examples. I'm just gonna jump in. So I'm gonna play the clip. It's a great testimony. Marriage nowadays is just a business for most women, man. You know, and most men will get played eventually because most men are still sleeping. They still little boys in their mind. You know, they don't know, they don't understand the nature of these women, the natural nature. So most men are still sleeping, man. So I'm gonna let the guy talk about the situation. Former NBA player Stephen Jackson.
All right. So I'm giving game to the young men out here and telling them the experience I've had. This is not to demean nobody once again. Okay? This is free game. Shout out to everybody. I love everybody. I love being black first. You know what I'm saying? And I love everybody that's black, women included. Let me get that clear because a lot of y'all just ignorant. But let me say this too. A hit dog will holler. A hit dog will holler. You ain't got to say no names. You ain't got to point no fingers. You ain't got to do nothing. A hit dog will holler, bruh. This is facts. All right. So, and I hope, even women, I hope some women hear this and be like, you know what, I'm going to find me a one man. I hope this is for women and men, but I want my young men to listen to this and take the right advice from this. Okay? Yeah, the story is a little funny too, but take the right advice from this. And the moral of this story is find you one woman. This is the whole reason for this, for me telling the story. Find you one woman, love her through the good and bad, and build with her. Because I'm telling you, if you think having a whole bunch of hoes and having multiple kids by women is something to brag about, it will ruin your life.
He's right. He's right. He's right. Um, don't be spreading your seed all over the place with these creatures. You know, because most of these women are actually not wife material. Most, you know, they're bad mothers. They actually don't know nothing about the system. Most of these women vaccine their children. They bring the children to McDonald's. You know, they feed them a lot of poison. So most of these women don't know what's going on. They think they're raising their children, but actually they're destroying their children, man. That's a deep deception. So I'm gonna play the clip.
Thank God it didn't ruin mine, but it would add a lot of stress to your life that you don't need, bro. Facts, all right? All right, so bam. So I'm with a chick at the time. I'm with a chick at the time, right? And me and her together. We've been together for like a year or two. I met her in New York in the subway. I was driving. I was my first year in NBA. I met her in New York, and I flagged her down while she was driving. Got her number. Da da da. Ended up talking to her. We ended up dating for a year or two. Um, I go to San Antonio, right? She's with me in San Antonio. So y'all know I won a championship. So when it was time for me to go negotiate my contract the following year, the team told me, "What's the number? We want you here, Jack. It's a number of reasons why you won't here." And this is my first time ever hearing something like this. So one of the reasons why San Antonio didn't want to sign me back was because of the girl I was dating at the time. Said she was a bad influence to some of the other wives. They didn't like how she dressed. And San Antonio wasn't that type of organization, but how can you tell somebody how to dress? You know what I'm saying? This was my woman, so I didn't really care about it at the time. I didn't really pay him no attention. Cool, I'll bounce. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should be worried about my basketball, not who I'm dating, right? So that's one reason why I didn't sign back after we won the championship in San Antonio, right? Was because of the woman I was with, right? Bam. So go to Atlanta. Me and her fight in Atlanta. We have a rocky relationship in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But we working shit out. You know, no relationship is perfect. Come to Atlanta. I signed with Indiana the next year, and I signed my big contract in Indiana, right? I signed my big contract in Indiana. Before I get my big contract, we still together. We living together and all that, right? So we moved to Indiana. I play a season in Indiana. I proposed to her. I can't remember where I proposed to her. None of that matters anyway, though. But I proposed to her, and during that time, you know, we plan to get married in Houston. Right? So, newsflash for all 530 y'all here. In order for a prenup to get drawn up, the two people, the man and the husband and the wife, have to agree on what the prenup says in order for the prenup to come out valid, and you both sign it. Let me say that again. In order for a prenup to get drawn up, both sides have to agree. The husband and the wife, the bride and the groom, they both have to agree on the prenup before it's written up, before it can even get written up. You have to agree on it, right?
Which I'm gonna say,
I take care of a lot of people.
Sorry,
I'm never.
Which I'm gonna say this, right? Marrying according to the system is actually for business. But if you actually love a woman or you're down with a woman, you can actually marry her on your own terms, man. You don't need the system to actually decide if you're married with a woman. Because at the end of the day, sex constitutes marriage, man. You know, when you have sex with a woman, that's the actual marriage. You know, I'm confused about marriage with, like I say, marriage according to the system is business, and it's business for most women. It's big business for most women. A lot of men are waking up, but most men are still getting tricked because they're lustful at the end of the day. Because if you're lustful and you put value on vagina, you're gonna get used up, man. Most men don't understand the game, man. Women know that most men are lustful, so they use their body and their vagina to actually play the game. And if you're weak, you're gonna lose the game. That's exactly what most men need to know. I don't know why this guy wanted to marry the girl or the woman according to the system, but he's a basketball player, man. This guy have a lot of finances, so I don't know why he wanted to marry according to the system if he wanted to get a prenup, because a prenup is for a man to actually marry safe so a woman can't rob him at the end of the day. So he actually could have just married her on his own terms, you know. And if she actually was down with him, she would actually agree, like, yo, let's marry on your terms, you know. And if you're with a woman a while and you actually build up stuff with her, you can actually sign papers, you know, or um, go through the system and fix stuff so that if something happens, both parties can like still do business. You know, that's all paperwork, man. Like I said, marriage is just business.
Letting one woman control of all the hard work I've done in my life. None of these motherfuckers was in the gym with me, right? So I always tell myself, whoever I'm married to, they signing the prenup off top. It's not even a second guess. So me and her had to talk about it. So we get the prenup back at least 3-4 months before the wedding, right? About 4 months, maybe at least 3 to 4 months before the wedding. This is all true, y'all. So 4 months, 3-4 months before the wedding, we get the prenup. I give it to her. Granted, when I give it to her, she shouldn't be surprised by it because me and her sat down and agreed upon the prenup, right? Me and her agreed upon the prenup. We agreed. Listen to me, y'all. We agreed on the prenup. Bam. So we agree on it. A month passed, like 2 months before the wedding. I'm like, yo, look, we need to get that prenup signed so we can go and, send it in and get all that taken care of. So when we get down to Houston, we ain't got to worry about it. I tell her that like 2 or 3 times. It's a month. That was 2 months before the wedding. It's a month before the wedding. Look, bro, this is something we agreed on. I shouldn't have to keep coming and tell you to sign this prenup, right? What's up, Berg? I shouldn't have to, Berg, you know about this. I shouldn't have to tell you to sign this prenup, right? This is what I'm telling her. The first time I came to it was 2 months before the wedding. Now it's a month before the wedding. I'm like, man, I've been asking you about this prenup. There's no way I should have to keep this prenup knowing we had to agree on this before they even drew it up. So why do I have to keep coming to you about getting it signed? She's like, I'm going to sign it. 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 I'm like, cool. You can sign it. But look, during that time, we making arrangements for the wedding, right? Because, you still got to plan shit. So, I love her. And I'm going to keep it real with you. I was in love with her. You know what I'm saying? I was in love with her. And we was building a family. So I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't gonna make no big deal of it. I went with planning the wedding. I didn't stop. I kept planning the wedding. I told her several times, dog, about the prenup and asking about it. So bam. So this is one of the twists of the wedding, right? So as we planned for the wedding, I'm from Texas, right? She from New York. I'm from Texas. I'm from Port Arthur, which is an hour from Houston, where we get married, right? I want my pastor to do it. He right there. It'll save us some money. Da-da-da-da. She is adamant about this certain pastor doing the thing, right? So I'm like, cool. It's her wedding. I ain't got no problem. Keep in mind, remember this pastor, right? Remember this pastor. This is a pastor. She was, I'm talking about, screaming at me and everything. No, this pastor has to do it. This pastor I'm like, well, we can save money and make more sense. This is my pastor since I was a kid. You don't even know this guy. Some other girl brought this pastor.
Which I'm gonna say, this guy, he should have, like, don't listen to these women, man. But you still listen.
to her attention. Some other girl brought the pastor name to her attention. This a pastor she's never.
So she was talking to her girl, man. And if you got a wife, right, or a girlfriend, and she got girlfriend, best believe if you don't set the boundaries, she's actually gonna talk about your business with her girlfriend, man. And if she got a bad, like a jealous girlfriend who don't got no boyfriend, she's gonna poison her mind, man. You know, and most women don't know this shit when their so-called girlfriend is jealous about her. So if your wife got a girlfriend, a best girlfriend, or a girl which is always around, best believe, man, she's talking about your business, man, and she's gonna get a lot of bad advice, which happened to this woman. So this girl was talking the whole marriage with her girls, you know, and she like, yo, I'm just gonna go to the altar and use the pastor to convince him, you know, that don't worry about the prenup. So this shit was planned out, man.
Never seen, don't even know. But she don't want my pastor to do it, right? Cool, remember that. So I'm like, fine, no problem. No problem. He can do it. Your pastor can do it. I'm cool with it. I ain't gonna be petty. Cool. I want you to have, this is your day. Everything is yours. I spent about $400,000 on the wedding, y'all. About $400K, right? It's yours. Whatever you want to do. Hey, pastor don't matter.
Yo, that's a greedy ass woman. So this guy spent like $400K on a wedding, and she had other plans yo, this shit is crazy, man. That's why, yo, a lot of these women, man, $400K on a wedding, and you still had other plans, like, yo, this shit is crazy, man.
To me.
You got a lot of evil, demonic women walking around cute, man. And y'all falling for this shit.
I just want to marry it. I don't even give a damn. 2 weeks before the wedding. We going to Houston a week before the wedding. Now we at 2 weeks before the wedding. Everything planned, we ready to go. I'm like, look, bro, why I gotta keep asking you about this prenup, bro? It ain't like you don't know what's on it. Like, what motives? This is what I told her. What you up to? What motives you on? I ain't on nothing. I just ain't had time to sign up, planning a wedding. I'm like, man, listen, man, all you gotta do is sign. You ain't gotta. It ain't like you gotta read it all over again. You know what's in it. I'm gonna sign it. Me being a person I am, I know it's a wedding and all that. I know you probably just frustrated. I'm trying to be a supportive man at the time. I know you're going through a lot, baby. I know it's stuff, you know what I mean? Just when we get, just make sure I get it for the wedding. You know what I'm saying? We go to Houston. We get there, right? We get to Houston. The night I get to Houston, you know, when we get to Houston, we separate. So she go with her friends, I go with my guys. You know, I'm at home. This is my hometown. So, you know, I'm strip clubbing, all kind of shit. Wilding out with the homies. My partner Weezy on here, he was there. Wilding out with the homies and shit, having a good time. So, my homegirl Mimi, mama, Miss Doris, was our nanny at the time, right? We had a nanny at the time. We had a baby. We had a nanny at the time. We had our oldest daughter, and my son was on the way, and so we had a nanny at the time, and Miss Doris came to my.
That's why, man. That's why, bro. A woman can come in your life, have kids with you, but still have a plan, man. That's crazy, man.
Room, I'm like, Miss Doris, Real J Sam's, what's up, my boy? I'm like, Miss Doris, you know, it's wedding in 2 days. I ain't got no prenup. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Miss Doris, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No, baby, don't. I'm with you. I'm with you. I know you're right, but don't start having that attitude. It's gonna get done. Da 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 da. Don't worry about it. It's gonna get done. It's gonna get done. So I'm like, all right, Miss Doris. I'm trying to be optimistic. You know what I'm saying? But I'm having a good time. Da da da.
She, bro, she actually thought like, yo, this guy will be weak at the end, so he's just gonna skip it and we're gonna just get married, and then it's gonna be the deal.
I'm like, I'm thinking in the back of my mind, listen, man, I ain't getting married without no prenup. Fuck out of here, not five. That's what I'm thinking the whole time. I'm like, man, I can't believe this motherfucking girl done wait until I spent all this money, got all the way down here, so bam. Miss Doris come to me saying, don't worry about it, it's gonna get done. I'm gonna go get her to sign it, da 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 da, right? So, my nigga, this the day of the wedding. Hold on, let me file my shit back up. Y'all ready for the good part? So the day of the wedding, y'all. I got Stephon Marbury, I got Mike Bibby. I can't remember who was all in the wedding at that time, dog. I had everybody. I know I probably Bun was there. I had a lot of my homeboys, and I'm talking about all my homeboys, dog. I can't remember who was all in the wedding at the time. But Mike Brown, celebrities, everybody, her friends, everybody, right? So we wake up that morning, I'm getting dressed. You know what I'm saying? We all getting dressed for the wedding. Everybody getting, you know what I'm saying? All my groomsmen, we in the little groomsmen room. We all get dressed. In the back of my mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm all thinking about is this damn prenup, right? That's all I'm thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
So my nanny comes in the room. She's like, how you doing, baby? Good morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, good morning. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's up with the prenup? She like, I talked to her. She said she gonna sign it. I'm finna go get it right now. I just wanted to come check with you to see how you doing this morning. Make sure you all right. Make sure you wasn't stressing about it. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Nah, you say she gonna sign it. I'm cool with it. Getting dressed, me and my boys drinking, smoking, all that. Getting dressed, having a good time. Whatever we doing for the wedding. So after we get dressed, where we staying at the hotel, where we staying at. It's a big ballroom where we was having a wedding, right? So we had to walk. We had to go get on this private elevator. Me and all my groomsmen. We get on the private elevator and we go to a little back room. Where from the back room we just walk out into the wedding, right? So when we get to that room, that's when once we get in that room, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, hold up. You know what I'm saying? This one I really turn up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, hold up, man, hold up. You know what I'm saying? And then this one, Steph. This why Steph Marbury and Mike Bibby my brothers. All right, for life. Steph Marbury and Mike Bibby are my real brothers, like my real brothers. You see what I'm saying? No bullshit. These are my real brothers. So we in the back. We walk to the back room, and the motherfucking the priest come in, the preacher come in with his assistant, I guess, and then my nanny come back in there with a spook look on her face, like she still like she pulled me to the side and she still ain't signed it. So when I said that, I'm like, well, shit, I ain't getting married then. She was like, ho, and so look, so the preacher, remember the preacher, y'all, remember the preacher. When I say, oh, I ain't getting married, Steph was like, she ain't signed a prenup. What the fuck? What we even here for? I'm like, yeah, dog, I ain't doing it. The preacher steps up. He's like, hold on. The preacher says, hold on. I looked at him like, he said, this is what he said. He said, now hold on. I know you love this girl. Don't make a drastic decision. I think you should just let God handle it.
And it was all planned, man. It was all planned, man, from the jump. That's a demonic woman, man. Shit. These people actually sat down and talk about this shit. Like, yo, when we about marriage, you just gotta convince them to skip the prenup. That's exactly what happened, man. And the pastor got paid eventually.
I say, huh? I think you should just let God handle it. Me, as a pastor, I don't believe in prenups. Nah, I know why she was fighting for you.
There's a whole setup, man. Damn.
You don't believe in prenups. Now it all makes sense. I ain't getting married. Damn.
Yeah, man. Facts.
And what you believe in, I put everything in God's hand. And God is telling me to put the pen in her hand and make her sign this goddamn prenup before I get married. That's what God's telling me. So God telling me and you two different things, partner. As that's going on.
That's a strong man. Because most men are most men are weak. Most men are weak. So this guy actually had a strong heart and stand on his word, man. That's how you're supposed to be as a man, standing on your word, man, to the best of your ability. Because eventually, if a woman see some kind of weakness in you, she's gonna try you, man. Yeah, man. Don't show no weakness, man. It doesn't matter what happens. But most men don't know this shit. Most men be showing their weakness all over the place. Now you're done. She's gonna fuck you up, nigga. Once a woman know you weak, she's gonna fuck you up. And that's exactly what's happening in the society. That's why women are running buck wild, because men ain't playing their role. Men fall into submission, but not into rulership. When you meet a woman as a man, a young man, you need to fall into rulership. Most men fall in love. That ain't gonna work, man. And I'm gonna make a video about it. Most men don't fall in rulership, they fall in love. And when you fall in love, you're gonna fall off. Eventually, it's gonna you gonna fuck up, because you're gonna be caught up in your emotions, and the woman's gonna break you. That's exactly what's gonna happen, and that's exactly what's happening with a lot of men. You know.
Steph Marbury grows crazy. Hell nah. No, we ain't doing it. Hell no, it ain't going on. Steph go crazy. Mike Bibby walks. Are you serious, Steve? Fuck out of here.
Because he knows what's gonna happen. So it's a whole setup. Yo, you would be stupid to like still marry the woman, man. She gonna fuck you up, nigga. Because it's a whole plan, and like this woman had a whole conversation with her girlfriend about this shit. Like, yo, I'm just gonna convince him, like, through the pastor, like, yo, don't sign the prenup. Leave it in God's hands. And maybe, hopefully, he'll skip it. Hopefully. But the brother is awoke, man. So, sorry for that woman.
Everybody, no. Bruh, this preacher has the nerves to sit there for about 5 or 10 minutes. It's me that God...
Because she's paid, or him, him, I don't know. Let's
told
bring it
me
again.
5 or 10 minutes and try to convince me. Everybody, no. Bruh, this preacher has the nerves to sit there for about 5 or 10 minutes and try to convince me that God told that he don't believe in prenup.
It's a man. It's a man. It's a man. He got paid. He got paid. Little tip.
I shouldn't believe in him. Listen, bro, we ain't in the same tax bracket, first of all. You know what I'm saying? Bam.
And she actually found the preacher through her girlfriend, her so-called girlfriend, because that ain't a girlfriend. Those are two hoes, man. Those are two hoes. You know, talking shit.
Bam. So now y'all see why she wanted that preacher so bad that she didn't even know. Bam. So bam. This dog, God take all my blessings if I'm lying, dog. This is a true story. It's too many people that was there to vouch for it. So bam. So listen. I'm gonna tell y'all this. So I found out this after the wedding. You know what I'm saying? But on the way to the wedding, my grandma dead now. On the way to the wedding, my grandmother, this is before all this, everything I told y'all. My grandmother told my mama, Jude, it ain't gonna be no wedding.
Yo, even people in the whole comment board is talking about it was a setup. It's clear, man. It's clear. Yo, the whole chat is saying it was a setup. Shit. Stevie Wonder, if you would see that this is bullshit, man.
This is before all this. My grandmother told us to my mama on the way to Houston to the wedding, right? So bam. I'm telling him, look, bro, hell no, I'm not finna do it. Hell no, I'm not finna do it. By that time, it had got rowdy in the bridesmaids rooms because my sister was in the wedding. You know what I'm saying? Because the wedding had supposed to been started. Bobby Valentino standing up there at the microphone ready to start singing. Ask Bobby Valentino. He was there. Bobby Valentino will tell you this whole story. He was right there. He's standing up there ready to sing, bro. Ready to start singing. So everybody getting answered like the fuck. My mama and my grandmother just sitting there like she already know what's going on. So it get to getting a little answer over there. So my sister ended up coming out of there and say, I had to get out of there before I whipped one of them hoes because they ended up talking crazy. Something like that. Not those exact words, but my sister was upset with what was said in there, so she had to walk out. So bam. This is when this is when she showed her true colors, bro. This is when she showed her true colors.
Crazy.
So, wedding off. Yes. Wedding's off. We not doing it. Walk back up to the room. Walk back up to the stairs, get room. We getting undressed. Shit. Steph Marbury's like, bro. Hold on. First of all, I'm lying. We get back to the room. Right? Y'all know I'm gonna always be 1,000 with everybody. 1,000. I'm gonna tell y'all the honest truth every time. When we first get back to the room, after I called it off, when everybody trying to figure out what's going on, we all get back to my room. I break down crying, dog. Honest to God truth, I can't lie. Because I was hurt. Because I wanted to marry her, bro. This is the honest to God truth. I break down crying, dog, for about a good 20, 30 minutes. I'm talking about I'm hard down crying, dog. I'm hard down crying because I'm hurt, dog. Like I'm really hurt. I didn't think a woman would take me to this point over a piece of paper and not marry me, especially after we got a child and we trying to build some shit. Like I was honestly.
She was all about that paper, man. That paper. She was gonna rob the brother, man. That's exactly what that woman was her plan, to rob the brother, man.
You know what I'm saying? I was hurt. I was in a hard down crying, dog. And this is why I love him. This is why I fell in love with Mike baby mama. And this is why I always treat her like my own mama. I'm sitting there crying. I hear Steph in the background talking, man, fuck that shit. We finna turn up. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about snot, everything. I'm hard down crying like I lost my, I don't know, bro. I'm hard down crying as a grown man. I ain't never cried like that, right? So as I'm crying, Mike baby mom walk up to me, dog, and it's bringing tears to my eyes today. She walk up to me. She grab her bare hand. Mike baby's mom wiped the snot and all this from my face, everything from my face. And she picked my chin up and she said, "You became a man today." Nigga. Nigga, I'm getting chills. She wiped snot from my nose and wiped my eyes, my nigga, and said, and picked my chin up and say, "You became a man today." So, with all that going on, this ain't even half though. So with all that's going on, after she do that, I come out of it. Steph like, "Man, you spend all this money. We finna go party. Let's go downstairs and still have fun." Look, my best friend Roy D on here. Look, 5 Roy D. Am I lying, Roy D? Have I told a lie yet, Roy D? He on here, 5 Roy D. That's my brother. Same tattoos, everything. Listen, so as I'm wiping my tears and stuff off, you know what I'm saying, getting ready to go downstairs and party, somebody from her side comes to my room. This when it get tricky, y'all.
Shit.
Comes to my room and say, "Hey, Steve, hey, hold on, just calm down. She want to talk to you. She want to talk to you." I said, "What she want to talk for?" He's like, "No, just calm down, man. You was about to marry her. You know what I'm saying? Just give her a second, just out of respect. Just show me a little love and go talk to her, bro." I'm like, fuck it. Everybody in my room like, "Man, fuck that." Am I lying, Scoop J? Scoop J on here right now too, my cousin.
Yeah, cause that's the devil, man. That's the devil, man.
No, everybody know. This is no lie. So look, her uncle coming like, "Man, come talk to her. Come talk to her." I'm like, "All right, I'll go talk to her." So look, I get in the room. She's still in her wedding dress, and she crying and shit, right?
Woo.
So soon as I walk in the room, she hard down crying. "I'll sign it. I'll sign it. Da 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 da. I'll sign it. I'm whatever. I'll sign it. I'll sign it." Listen, I was born at night, but not last night. One thing I know, anytime somebody signs anything where they crying under any type of stress or any real emotional or something like that, that shit can get thrown out. I was already told that by my folks before I even signed this prenup, before I even got to Houston, so I was already on game. So the shit she tried to get me in that room and see her tears and think I was gonna buckle and she could sign it while she crying and all that.
Shit, that's deep, man. Bro, I didn't even thought about that. I'm gonna bring it again.
Come back and I was going. So the shit she tried, Houston. So I was told that by my folks like that. That shit can get. Listen, I was born at night, but not last night. One thing I know, anytime somebody signs anything where they crying under any type of stress or any real emotional or something like that, that shit can get thrown out. I was already told that by my folks before I even signed this prenup, before I even got to Houston, so I was already on game. So the shit she tried to get me in that room and see her tears and think I was gonna buckle and she could sign it while she crying and all that, then come back and when they try to stand up, she gonna be like, "I was emotional at the time," and it's been thrown out. It's happened to men before. 5 was not falling for that. Nah, sweetheart, you chose the decision you wanted to make, and that's you didn't want to sign it. It's fucking over with. Fuck around, let's over with. I stood on that. Man, we go downstairs, distress. That's what it's called. Claim under distress. Thanks, Nikki. My sister Nikki. Claim under distress. Anytime, they can throw that shit straight out. So look, bro, that happens. Remember, I told you Steph was turned up. I'm talking about, dog, this nigga Steph my Marbury is crazy, dog. Soon as we get to downstairs, he already in the DJ booth. Dog, this shit is hilarious. He in the DJ booth. As people walk in, guess what's the first song they played? I want to know if y'all can guess the first song they played, dog. give y'all a second. Put this boat shot on fire. Soon as we walk in, Rod D, the first song this nigga play, she gives me money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a trifling friend in me. Oh yeah, she's a gold digger. Way over town. That's good to me. Oh, dog. The Kanye version. She gives me money when I'm in need. I ain't saying she's a gold digger, dog. I'm telling you, dog. That shit was classic, my nigga. Yo, that shit was classic, dog. End up blowing by 340,000, and this more crazy shit that happens, dog. You know, I'm gonna keep it all 1,000 with y'all. Nobody knows this but my partners that was around me. Hey Rito, this the sickest part of the whole thing right here. After we had party at the hotel, me and all my partners getting ready to go out that night. Two of her main squeezes that was there with her was with us that night. And I'm going to keep it funky. I downed one of them. You feel me? But that's her friends, though. Yeah, I did it. Sure did. Sure did. Yeah, I did it. Fuck out of here. If I'm going to trick 300, 400,000 off for nothing, yeah, I'm going to get some get back. I'm going to get some get back. Jump down on a clean, too. We pulling off. They outside, where y'all going? Where y'all going? I look at my partner. I'm like, they couldn't wait. They couldn't wait for the opportunity to jump down. They couldn't wait. They happy the wedding was over. She don't even know it. These are the girls she with the whole weekend that came with all that. Yeah. Yeah. That's how the game
That's
goes.
why woman best friend. When I see two girls acting like they're like so-called best girlfriends, I'm laughing, man. Best girlfriends. That shit don't exist, man. These women just be acting around each other, man. Like they want, like they like one another, but actually they competing, man. That's exactly what's happening. Most of these girls be in a group competing 24/7.
That's how the game go. True story, dog. True story. No bullshit. And let me tell y'all this too. The same person I'm talking about, we wasn't together. I'm playing for Golden State. We have kids together, so I want to bring my kids down there and to Golden State and throw their birthday party down there, right? They lived in somewhere else at the time. You know what I'm saying? Way across the country. I bring them there for the party. Fly them in, pay for the whole party, all that. Roy D know this too. Listen, RJ, I fly them. The mama and the kids there, pay about $3,000 for the party, clowns, animals, all kind of shit, right? While she's there for the party, and she's supposed to be shopping, she left. She went down and filed for child support in California and used my address and said she lived there.
Shit.
To get more money.
Shit. Bro.
If that what do you call that, dog? What you call that though?
That's a sicko, man. Sicko.
Everybody want to jump on me, but what do you call that? What do you call that?
That ain't a woman, man.
She leave, I get a letter in the mail. She done filed child support with my address. They don't even live there. What do you call that, bro? What do you call that?
She's
what do you
hurt,
call
man.
that? to the point when we do go to court and I do have to pay her, but the judge tell her, man, listen, I'm looking. You done been to 4-5 states trying to take this man to child support. Man, every state he live in, enough is enough.
Sure.
To my young man out here, I don't want you to go through none of that. Why go through what I went through, and now you can make a better decision? Because we ain't no different. You know what I'm saying? Me, you, him, her, we ain't no different. We all human beings. We all have decisions to make, and some of us grow up with our father, some of us don't. So if you like me that don't grow up with your father, a lot of stuff you're gonna have to learn on your own from experience. You know what I'm saying? From fucking up.
That's facts, man. Sometimes you're just gonna have to learn out of life experience. And you're gonna have to make bad decisions before you make good decisions. And some people keep repeating the same bad decisions all over and all over again, and they wonder why they have the same result all over again. Some people just keep making the same mistake. That's stupid, man. Life is all about learning from your mistakes and don't keep making the same mistakes. Because you're gonna make mistakes, but don't repeat the mistakes, or you're just gonna fuck yourself up eventually, mentally, physically, spiritually.
Up. I've done the fucking up, bro. There's no need for you to if I can tell you how to do it. Find you one woman, dog. Love her. You know what I'm saying? Through the good and bad. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying be no fool, and I ain't telling no woman to be no fool. You know what I'm saying? But just take. You know how niggas make side decision when they picking their weed or when they picking their clothes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Be more serious about the women you pick like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like for real.
That's where I'm at, man. Yo, most men need to know this shit, man. Don't be lusting and chasing after these women, man. And that's why most women have the behavior they have, because most men are just low life animals, man. The reason why most women have an attitude and proud is because of you men. The man the woman come across, that's how she's gonna act. And most men are a bunch of goddamn low life individuals. That's why a fat woman are walking proud nowadays. Old women up in their 40s are walking proud because you're still gonna have a dumbass individual which will willing to deal with it, man. Man have set the standard low for a lot of these women, so that's why we got a lot of confusions.
Boys take their time and focus on certain shit, jewelry and cars and shit and rims and shit like that. Take that same focus on the woman you decide to lay down with or spend your life with, dog. I'm telling you, dog. Especially if you have dreams or aspirations of being successful, dog. You know what I'm saying? You got to find a way to.
If you want to be successful, you ain't gonna be having time for these women, man. Because women are just gonna take up your time. You know, women, all they need and want is attention, and that's why the internet, OnlyFans, Instagram is going crazy, man. Because women are searching for attention, likes, compliments, you know, and most women use men for a lot of options. You know, the women are picking and choosing who she's want to deal with. That's exactly what's happening on these dating sites, social media. It's all over the place, man. It could be your wife, it could be your daughter. And most women in this society, in the Western society, and most societies, don't got standards. Once they broken, it's a wrap. And once a woman is used to weak beta males, is gonna be hard or difficult for a woman which is used to weak individuals, right, to deal with an upright man. Because she's used to weak, lustful individuals.
Settle down, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just giving you game I know, dog. If you think having a lot of hoes and having a different chick in every area,
That's right. It ain't about busting nuts, man. Because if you actually think that you're gonna be fucking five girls and busting five nuts, right, in 1 week, or maybe in one, bro, that's a lot of energy, man. You can use that same energy to build up your muscles, right? Your life, right? Because most of those girls will actually go to the streets. She will be fucking another nigga eventually. So don't be busting nuts, man. Use your testosterone to build up yourself. Use your energy to build up yourself. You know, and the woman which is willing to deal with you and serve you, those women you need to be dealing with, man. Don't be dealing with these succubus, which a lot of brothers would call him, and a lot of you men are incubus, bunch of low life vibrational creatures. You know, and all you men who be lusting on the internet, y'all need to be ashamed of yourself, all of you.
Nicole, that shit is played out, my nigga. That shit ain't even safe no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, facts. That shit is not even safe to be thinking that's live. That ain't live, bro. I got bitches here. That shit is not live no more, my nigga. I'm just being real.
That's a waste of time, man. That's a waste of time. In the Western society, most women are bucked out, man. And they are programmed to think a certain way and to be a certain way. So from youth, right? Most women are actually programmed to be the way they are, man. Because of the environment. Social media, the phones, the freedom.
That shit ain't live no more. It's 2020, dog. That shit is not live. That shit is not.
2020, it ain't about busting nuts, man. It's about using your energy to build up yourself, man, spiritually. All right?
Live, bro. And that's coming from a nigga who stayed in the strip clubs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And especially, I'm being smart, especially being black. Because the stigma of the black man being out the household is so crazy right now. Like, we need to start building more black households.
Which most households will be broken. Because why? The environment we live in, man, is destructive. You know, everything is upside down. Everything is upside down. Man and woman go to work. You know, the kids go to school. There is no family bond. You know, it's all business. It's all bullshit, man. The whole environment, right, is set up to destroy the family structure. The whole system is built up to destroy the family structure. So you actually need a lot of wisdom to build up a family eventually. You need a lot of wisdom. A lot of wisdom. First, the wisdom.
You know what I'm saying? Because we at a time now where, as blacks, we got way more ways to become millionaires now than ever. On God. Let's keep it real. We got more black millionaires now than ever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say, now is the time to start building black families.
Yeah, that exactly. Build up. Use the energy to build up yourself. Don't be chasing after these women, man. Women will be here, man. As long as you work on yourself, women will be here. Women are being born as we speak right now. As I am speaking right now, women are being born, man. which is gonna be the next generation. But every day a woman is turning 18 years old somewhere upon this earth. Millions. So work on yourself first and deal with the woman which you're willing to deal with you, man. On a higher level. Don't be lusting after these women, man. You know, don't value vagina because you, you can actually pay for you can actually pay for sex. You can actually buy vagina. So why value it, man? You know, it's too easy to get. Something which is easy to get is not valuable, man. So stop lusting as a man and start thinking more. That's the point.
You know what I'm saying? Now to start building them legacies, dog. Building our roots back up, dog. You know what I'm saying? They kill black men when we date white women. But as soon as a black woman go get a sister, a black woman go get a white boy quick, and they praise her. You know what I'm saying? I don't really get into none of that, but you know what I'm saying? It's like we can never get on the same page with women with a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly. In this society, the opposite sex will be always confused, man. Because women aren't raised to serve men, and men aren't raised, to rule over a woman. Most men just don't know how to deal with a woman, and most women don't know how to deal with a man. It's all confusion.
I just respect them. You know what I'm saying? And I support them as much as I can. But we gotta find a way as men to be accountable for our own shit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta take lead and force that happy home. We gotta take lead and find that sister and build with her. We gotta take lead and to change.
Fall into rulership. That's exactly what the brother is talking about. Don't fall in love or fall in emotional tides. Fall in rulership. That's what it's all about. Fall into your role. Most men just fall in love, and that's not the option. You know, there are ways to love your woman, but don't fall into that same woman emotional love. That's for women. Us men need to fall into rulership. You know,
Changing the mode and to showing young men that having a million hoes ain't what's it. Because I'm telling you, if you go from 10 hoes, if you go from 10 girls to one girl, watch how much money you save.
facts. Because woman just gonna take up your time, energy. That's facts, man. Mo- Most men get drained out and they don't even know it. They're spiritually drained out, man. It's crazy, man.
Having hoes is not it, bro. That's not it.
Facts. That's facts. Because a lot of these women ain't worthy of your time. Eventually, a lot of these women ain't worthy of your time, man. So some women actually, someone most women think that they actually deserve to be around you. That's some bullshit, man. You know, that's some bullshit. That's for weak-minded men, weak-minded individuals, men who actually don't know better, beta simps. A woman actually have to deserve your time as a man, because our time as quality men or is actually valuable. You know, which a lot of women, most girl would say that it's bullshit, but those are all hoes, man. Because they got a lot of simps around them, so they actually think that they actually the shit.
Find you a woman. Find you one woman, dog. Settle down, build with her. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. That shit saves you a lot of money, dog. Not only
That's facts. That's facts. That saves you a lot of money, man. I speak out of experience. You know, if you have a lot of girls around you, you're just gonna be spending a lot of money, man. That's facts. Because women, all they want is to actually receive. Just like they receiving dick, that's how they want to receive everything in life, man. Because they are the receivers.
do is save you a lot of money. It save you more peace. And what the best thing you do, the best thing is the right thing to do, dog. It's just the right thing to do. It's the right way to live. I'm just saying from experience, dog. You know what I'm saying? And that's true. A lot of men do not understand the chaos that comes with having a lot of women, dog.
The spirits, a lot of spirits also, sexual transmitted demons, right? Because sex is a spiritual thing, so you actually got sexual transmitted demons. That's why I don't fuck with women who sleep around with men. I wear a nut. That's a no to the no.
If you a dude and you feel like you can handle it and you ain't got no kids and it ain't gonna happen to me, it ain't gonna be me, I'm different. I know how to handle these hoes, I'm a Mac, I'm a pimp. Okay, go ahead on, player.
That's why a lot of these dating coaches on YouTube are full of shit. These men actually teach men to chase after these women. If you're a dating coach on YouTube telling men to chase after women, you're full of shit. No man should be teaching no man to be chasing after no woman. Woman should be chasing you, man. That's the attitude you should have as a man. Woman should be chasing you, and if a woman don't want to chase you, don't paint her no mind, man. Don't even look at these women, man. A woman need to chase after you, and if she don't want to chase after you, right, then you need to actually examine yourself, work on yourself, learn and build yourself up spiritually. Out of these men, because most men got a lot of wicked spirits on them, so it's a whole bowl of confusion.
Go ahead on, you know it all. I ain't talking to you then. If you think you got it all figured out, I ain't talking to you. But to the young brothers that's listening, bruh, find you one, bruh. She out there. Find you one. Find you one, dog. Build with her.
That's facts. So let's see how long we been on. 1 hour, so this is gonna be it. I'm gonna say peace out and shout out to the YouTube streets. Peace.